Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with My Hero Academia. Last time on My Hero Academia, we had Battle On Challengers, in which we had Kaminari vs. Shiozaki, winner Shiozaki, Ida vs. Hatsume, winner Ida, after Hatsume's advertisement, Ashido vs. Aoyama, winner Ashido, Tokoyami vs. Yoyorozu, winner Tokoyami, Kirishima vs. TetsuTetsu, winner undecided, and finally, we are moving on into this episode, Bakugo vs. Uraraka. Yeah. If you want to watch my reaction to this, it's not in this video, like I've said multiple times in every other video. It's because of copyright reasons, so if you want to watch my reaction, you can head down to the description or to the pinned comment to the link. You can go, you can watch the reaction, hopefully you can have a good time. And when you're done with that, you can pop back over here for the discussion. So let's go ahead and get right into this episode of My Hero Academia. Here we go. Oh, man. Man, having to watch that girl get put through the ringer is a little tough. It's a little tough watching that cute girl just get put the fuck down. But damn, did she put up a good fight. Oh, man, oh, man. Damn, she really put up a good fight. Even though, and that's the thing too, it was only in the first half. Granted, all the big ones, I guess, have been in the first half. Well, no. Midoriya versus Shinzo was in the first half. So, I mean, it makes sense. But it's just, oh, man, oh, man. She did her best. She was clever. She was clever, but... Oh. That was the other thing, too. She didn't sustain very heavy damage. Like, honestly. Like, I don't know. She didn't get, like, a lot of physical, like, injuries. Like, it was a lot of just... I don't know. She definitely, like, lost all her energy. I don't know. It's like she was getting hit, but at the same time... well, okay, at the very least, she wasn't all, bloodied and beaten. Or burned. Bloodied, beaten, and burned. Sounds like a law firm. Oh, man, my poor cute girl. But you cannot say she is a frail girl. Even Bakugo admits that. It's like, you cannot call her a frail girl. Which, that's the thing, fucking Kaminari is like, doing all that to a frail girl. She's fucking not frail. If that was any girl, though, he probably would have said that, but it's like, she's not frail. This just happens to be the first time we've really seen her fierce. Which is true. That's the first time we really saw her be really fierce against someone. She actually fought an opponent. We haven't really seen that, and that's what I wanted. I wanted her to be fierce, and she was. Oh, my cute girl. The precious gem. Oh. I know. The FBI is going to be knocking on my door any minute. But she's a good girl, There's nothing in there. Don't fucking, label me. No. Oh, God. And the fact that led straight into Midoriya versus Todoroki. Oi. I should add one last note. Alright. So let's go ahead and get into the notes. The first thing I wrote down was float. They all float down here. So yeah, the main... I like that, the main idea was to... Pretty much her whole idea was to go in, and if she can just land one touch on him, she can knock him away, knock him out of bounds. Problem is that that's her only idea. That was pretty much her only strategy. And obviously Bakugo's not going to let her do that. So just the intensity of just how fast his reflexes were insane, you know? Just like even when she got pretty clever. She got really clever. She had to, you know, throwing her jacket, or jacket, shirt, yes, throwing her shacket. We're going to call it a shacket, otherwise known as a shack jacket. We'll just say jacket, screw it. Throwing her jacket, in order to distract him and then get behind him. Of course, I feel like part of the problem is she kept fucking yelling at him. It's like, I got you this time. No, I got you this time. No, I got you this time. It's like, stop fucking yelling it. Sneak attacks don't work if you yell them out. But still, it also is the fact that Bakugo is just so damn fast. Bakugo is just so damn fast that he is able to turn around and get her before she's able to get him. You know? Ow. Like, that is a problem, is he is that damn fast. So yeah, that is a bit of an issue. And just the fact, he's just fucking waving all these fucking explosions her way, which is nuts, you know? And actually, damn, you know, when they started booing him for being too brutal, and the one guy, you know, was like, oh, this is too brutal to be a hero, and then fucking Aizawa calls him out. Like, hey, fuck you. If you can't understand what's happening here, then you need to find a different profession. Like, oh, shit. To get called out like that. And even Present Mike was kind of like, you know, like, oh, yeah, this is too brutal, but Aizawa shut that the fuck down. And that is an issue with Present Mike was very biased in this one. He was very biased towards Uraraka. Which is interesting, but honestly, I guess, you know, he felt her as the underdog. Whoa, okay. He saw her as the underdog. Let's not say that a grown man felt a 15-year-old girl. No. Leave the hugging for Midoriya. Why didn't they hug? I needed a hug. Damn it. This poor fucking girl. I said it after fucking Yaoyorozu was getting sad. I'll say it again. Fucking someone hug her. Give her a goddamn hug. She's fucking crying. She did her best. This precious girl. Just fucking give her a hug. Ah, damn it. But yeah, Present Mike, there was definitely a bias there that that Aizawa was calling him out on. And then the fact that the real reason why he was calling them out was because this was all part of Uraraka's plan. This was all part of her plan for him to blow up enough of the ring so she could float it all up and drop it on his ass. Which was insane. You know, very clever. She had to really be clever in this because she basically had to make everything she used against him. Because that's the thing about her quirk. She uses things, you know, she floats things, basically. You know, that's the whole purpose with her quirk. But, man, so she had to do everything. She had to get everything. And the only way to get all that stuff was for Bakugo to destroy it. And he fell for it. So, oh, man. And, you know, with Aizawa saying, I think it was Aizawa that said, it's like, look, the only reason he's being this brutal is because he has to. Because if he doesn't, she's going to beat him. It's like, Bakugo knows the power and skill of his opponent. He's doing all this not because, you know, he's going overboard, but because he has to do this. That's how good she is, you know? Basically, the intensity of that fight proves how good Uraraka is, you know? And even if Bakugo won't admit it, he does think, you know, he won't admit it out loud, but he does think she is a lot more powerful than, you know, I gave her credit for. He says that at the end, you know, when it's like, I wouldn't call her a frail girl. She's not. She is powerful. And she is fierce and determined. She didn't win, unfortunately, and that's my next note, is the KO. So, she gave it her all, and, you know, something about it, though, is that her power does take a lot out of her. We've seen that from when she first, you know, saved Deku in the entrance exams. You know, when she slapped the shit out of him and then caught him at the last second, it took a lot out of her. Now, she's been training, she's been getting better, but everything she had to do in this fight took way too much out of her. You know, it basically just sapped all of her energy and she went down. Even though she tried. She definitely kept trying after, you know, her trump card failed. She was like, it didn't work. Fuck it, getting up anyway. You know, what would Deku do? What would Deku do? Yeah. HWDD, what would Deku do? Deku would get up and keep trying. So she tried to keep going. Unfortunately, that it all kind of caught up with her and she passed out. Oh, that was unfortunate, but that was unfortunate, and it's not even like Bakugo even sustained any injuries because of the fucking blast. This monster blast he launched out of his hand to destroy all of those rocks. Honestly, why does he need... Honestly, now, why would he even need his friggin' nitroglycerin bombs? Like, why would he need that? He just did that with his own arm. And it was tricky for him. He even said, like, that was too close for comfort. Like, he almost got knocked out. But he barely got all that shit out of the way. So, yeah. That was insane. But I do feel like Bakugo has a newfound respect for Uraraka. You know? He learned her name. That's a start. He learned her name, and he definitely... I feel like he has a newfound respect for her power. Maybe not a ton, and I don't think that means he's going to be nice to her, but he does understand how powerful she is. That was not an easy first fight, you know? So yeah, that was not a cakewalk he went through, and I like that. And I like he does acknowledge that, you know, she's not a frail girl. So yeah. The next thing I wrote down was Kirishima. So Kirishima did win the arm wrestling contest against TetsuTetsu, which was pretty cool. Because I guess TetsuTetsu had an iron deficiency, so that's his weakness. So it allowed Kirishima to overpower him, basically. And then at the end, you know, he extends his hand to TetsuTetsu, and they both, you know, he takes it, and it's good sportsmanship. Meanwhile, Midnight is getting so horny. It is ridiculous. Like, she loves it. She's such an enigma on this show. Like, the fact that she could get away with this, you know, how sexual she is, judging 15-year-olds. It's so weird. It's so weird. Oh, okay. And then I did like the little talk between Deku and Kachan with and I think this is what cemented sort of his respect for Uraraka and her power, was Deku saying, like, no, I didn't give her that idea. She came up with that on her own, you know? Which could have been something he would have come up with, but she did all that on her own. And I think that's what cements it in Bakugo's mind. Like, oh, maybe she was actually a decent opponent, you know? So, and who knows, maybe I'm reading a little too far into it. But, you know, he did say she's not just a frail girl. So, it's a start. I like the talk between Midoriya and Uraraka. I like how she's basically just completely fine now. Like, she's still got a couple cuts and scrapes, but because Recovery Girl didn't want to drain all of her stamina, but for the most part, she is fine. And, oh, that talk with her dad. God, that was sad. And her crying. Just someone give this girl a hug. She needs it. Speaking of parents, fucking Endeavor shows up and talks to Midoriya, which is crazy. I mean, hell, probably under normal circumstances, this would be like meeting All Might. But after what Midoriya has learned, no. So yeah, we got that little talk between them. Midoriya kind of standing his ground, and I like to, you know, it's interesting with Endeavor saying, like, you know, don't hold back against him. This needs to be a test to see how far he's come and how far he needs to go again to beat All Might. And Midoriya just being like, look, I'm not All Might, and Todoroki is not you. You know, Shoto is not you. He's not Endeavor, and I like that. I like him standing his ground against Endeavor, the bastard. And so, next episode, we are going to move on into Midoriya versus Todoroki. Truly a fight for the ages. And it's not even the final round, you know? That's going to be an intense one. I don't know who's going to win. I feel like Midoriya should get to the finals, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it might be too early for him to win against Todoroki, you know? Like, maybe we could come back and do that later. But if Todoroki wins just using his ice quirk, using his right side, then that's good for him. You know, yeah, he beat Deku, but he did it on his own terms, with his own power. So, and then the last thing I wrote down was Shigaraki. Yeah, Shigaraki's still out there. You know, pay attention. These two could be problems. And, you know, Shigaraki be like, I'm not scared of kids. It's like, motherfucker, these two beat your ass, you know? It's like, you saw these two at the USJ. They were powerful, you know? But, yeah, so I like that little thing at the end, you know, just saying, like, yeah, guys, Shigaraki's still out there. Villains will come back at some point. We're just working on the tournament right now. So, yeah, next time we will have Midoriya versus Todoroki. Deku versus Ice Man. We don't know his hero name. Oh well. They'll figure it out sometime. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Love the episode. Great fight between Bakugo and Uraraka. Oh, my cute, fierce girl who needs a fucking hug. Oh, they better fucking hug. I don't know. Sometime. Maybe after. Okay, if Midoriya wins or loses, if they don't hug after his next match, then what the fuck are we doing here on the show? You know? But, no, I'm kidding. But they need to hug some point. Someone is going to need a hug at some point in this. I don't know. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of My Hero Academia reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.